Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jen and I like to make vlogs, basically, that are usually lighthearted and I don't know, I just like to share kind of the mundane things that we do in life and show that they can be beautiful and special. But today I am kind of doing something different. I'm in my bathroom right now, which I apologize for the echo. If you're new to this channel, thank you for being here. Today's chat, before we get into the rest of the vlog, is going to be a lot of me just explaining what has been going on in our life and kind of where we're headed. So if you're returning and you've been a subscriber for a while, you already know that we moved from Oregon to South Carolina a couple years ago, and I took a very long break from making YouTube videos. While we lived in Oregon, I made garden videos, which it was a very small garden space, but it was my, 1 ounce of sanity that kind of kept me going throughout the long and difficult journey becoming a mother. And that honestly is a whole other separate video on its own, which may or may not be made in the future. We ended up moving to South Carolina. So 2 years ago, we were looking for a house in Oregon and there was just nothing. I mean, the housing situation there is still terrible and I don't know if it's gotten much better, but I know that they're trying. Just before we decided to move, I accepted a job working full-time, and that was a very difficult decision because I'd always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, but we were both looking for work and neither one of us was finding anything, and then all of a sudden I got a job opportunity, so we jumped at it and I've been working ever since. That had allowed us to kind of expand our ideas of like where we would want to live and how we would want to live. And so we started looking outside of the state of Oregon for more affordable housing, and we just felt like South Carolina was the place for us. I want to say before we get any further, I'm very grateful and I do have a lot of gratitude in my heart for our life and the circumstances that led us here. But that leads me into my next point, which is that we are planning to move back to Oregon next year. Yeah, so we're thinking about how we're going to move back to Oregon, and we're getting our house, that's part of the reason why we are renovating our house, because we want to resell it and we'd like to leave it in better condition than when we bought it. So that's a huge catalyst for this whole bathroom remodel, which is still taking much longer than I thought it would. At the very end of this video, you'll see a clip of me that was done 2 weeks ago saying it was taking a long time. Yep, it's still taking a long time. Anyways, I wanted to touch on something a little bit deeper if you're willing. So something that I've been dealing with recently that I'm kind of closed off in a way to the broad world, if that makes sense. I kind of keep to myself in that way, and I think sometimes I can come off as happy a lot of the time, but to be honest, I struggle all the time, and I've been burnt out for honestly what feels like at least a couple years, and I haven't had a chance to really settle. Since we moved, I haven't found real friendships here, and it's not because there aren't good people. There are amazing people in South Carolina. In fact, some of the best parts of it are the people, but it's that I have friends and I have family back in Oregon that I think about daily, and I cannot see my life going on without them. I mean, it's people that have been in my life for 3 decades, 2 decades, long friendships that are just super important to me. So important that being in a house is less important to me. I've been struggling a lot with my health. I've been feeling extremely fatigued and had severe like neck and back pain from working at my desk, and I've been trying so hard to figure out how I can like make that go away. But I've landed on the realization that I am just extremely burnt out. And I think probably a lot of you, if you're watching this, have experienced burnout and or are currently experiencing burnout. But it's kind of this feeling like nothing you do really makes a difference. And you could be trying everything. And for me, my burnout is very much related to the job that I work and the fact that I have a lot of pressure on myself. And trying to plan a move back to Oregon is daunting as well. I wanted to say all of that because it really goes into the reasoning why we want to move back to Oregon, because I think the biggest part that I am realizing for myself is that I miss my people and I need my people, and I need even just like the state of Oregon. I'm used to, because I have the benefit of growing up there, like I feel extremely connected to the land itself and the different places I grew up going to. And, you know, it's my desire to be in nature. And although I know South Carolina has nature, it's not the same. And it's a lot harder to get away from civilization here when I need those real like disconnect moments. I would have to drive hours and hours to get somewhere where there was truly not a single soul around me. In Oregon, I would only have to go like 45 minutes outside of a town to find wilderness. And that's just kind of how the West Coast in general is. There's a lot less people. So I think that is going to be the end of my ramble. Thank you for being here. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do with this YouTube channel, because I feel like I've just been churning out kind of random vlogs and videos and in the hopes that something will stick. But in all honesty, I have no idea what I'm doing, and that's okay. I'm still learning. And I do have things I want to share with you guys, and I do have ideas of creative videos I'd like to create. But I just don't have the mental time or the mental capacity or the time to put into creating those, you know, what I would like to create as works of art through videos. But I just can't make those right now. So I'm gonna do my best, and I really appreciate every single one of you that's been here. And there are several of you that comment on every single one of my videos, and it seriously makes my day. So I promised I wouldn't cry, and I just want to say a big thank you to you who have supported this channel. And I'm not going anywhere, but I will say I don't know exactly how many videos I'll be making, because I need to step back and take time to focus on what is essential in my life. And right now, making YouTube videos is not essential to my life. So I would really love to come back to this channel and come at it with a fresh perspective. And I would love to create videos that are all about gardening and all about living off of, you know, good, nutritious food and enjoying things like creating art and raising your children, because that is what is inspiring to me. And I want to create videos like that for you guys. I just can't do it right now. So without any further emotionality, let's get into the video. And just, yeah, there's a lot of random updates, so please stick around to the very end, and I love you guys so much. Thank you.
Where is 4 o'clock in the evening, I haven't left my room. But the truth is, if I'm honest, I feel stuck here in the middle. Am I one of those crazy people? Should I stay here or should I let go? Pull the sheets over my head, hoping change is gonna find me. You don't have to remind me I'm doing nothing at all. I'm ruminating on a blank wall, but I feel stuck here in the middle. Am I one of those crazy people? Should I stay here or should I let go? Can you tell me what I need? Can you tell me what you see in me? Can you tell me what I need?
Can you tell us what we're doing today? Cool. It's a very, very windy day, so I don't know how much of this is going to have any audio, but hopefully a good amount.
Okay, I'm ready to plant it.
You ready to do what?
Plant it.
Plant?
Well, something with some.
What are we going to grow? Probably going to need that, but yeah, I'm going to move my planter box down here.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Wow. Want the mist or shower? Trying to decide if I want to even use my little bag, so just put the
I was
dirt
gonna say,
straight
do
in.
you want it down here?
Yeah, it's good.
Aha! Don't touch it, please.
And then the dream Remember? And
Looks pretty good. Oh, thanks, buddy. Woo, that's cold. Cool, let's go get it. Ooh, what's the name?
an airplane. Hey,
Perfect. Okay, watch mama. Here we go. Shovel. Dump it in. Yeah.
no.
Perfect. Okay, you ready to sprinkle some seeds in here? This looks like it should be plenty. Nice. Nice damp soil ready for some seeds in here. Nice and fluffy. Pack it in just a tiny bit.
I'm gonna open it.
Put a few of those in. Okay, so what you're gonna do is stick your finger straight into the soil and create a little tiny hole. Oops, that's okay. Yep, plant it right down in there. Did you stick it in there? Did you stick it in?
Yeah.
Oh, well that was pretty deep, but we'll see if it comes up. Is there any more on the ground?
No. If it dropped in somewhere, we need more.
Here, let me
We
see
need
that
to
one.
have all of them.
We need to plant all of them? Well, I was gonna save some of them, but
I want to have some more.
that's a lost cause, I think.
Okay.
Okay, one more at a time, okay? Here, let's take this one right here. Okay, so then stick it right next to it. Don't go too far, okay? A little far. That's good. Oop, that was pretty far. Might be a little too far for this type of seed, buddy.
And the mom to have another one and try again.
Sure. Yeah, we only need to go just a little bit in, like maybe 1 inch, okay? Because these are pretty big seeds, but a little bit in, okay? A little bit in. That's good. That's perfect. So that's good right there. And then you cover it back up. Yep. Perfect. So these seeds are way smaller. Okay, put your hand out like a cup. Cup it. Okay. Really tiny. That's the seeds right there. Do you see how small they are? And you just sprinkle it right on top. Yeah. That's right.
Put them in.
Yeah, so here's what we can do. We can kind of scratch up the surface a little bit like that, and then we're gonna do this. Watch, watch,
All
watch.
of them.
Not all of them, just a couple. It doesn't take much. And then we just kind of pat it right in. Pat it right in. Don't poke too hard, okay? Some of the big seeds we poke, but the little ones we just pat right in.
You're walking on it.
He's walking on a dream. Oh, he's so cute. Hey everyone, it is November 3rd, and I think this is the last clip, or I guess, last day of vlogging that you guys are gonna see on this video. I'm actually in the process of getting all of the clips put together and put into a video, and I can already tell it's going to be a very, very long video, and I would much prefer to be outside right now, but we've got our neighbor on one side who has a humongous birthday party going on and it's very loud, and then on the other side we have two different neighbors that are doing construction right now, so it's a lot of noise and I don't want to have to worry about the sound. Yeah, we're still working on the bathroom. Feels like this project has been going on forever and it's definitely taking longer than we thought it would take, but that's okay. We'll get it done. And I wanted to give you guys an update about my garden. In previous clips, you'll have seen me and my son putting it together and getting the dirt in and putting the seeds, and that was already like 3 weeks ago. So everything's come up, or mostly everything's come up, and the lettuce is actually about ready to be harvested. So I'm gonna go out and water that today and show you guys what it looks like. I think later tonight, hopefully it won't be as loud, and it's officially daylight savings time, or it's ended or it's begun. I actually can never remember, but daylight saving thing happened last night, which means the sunset happens an hour earlier, which also means that there's more nighttime hours where I get to enjoy the nighttime. So I think I'm gonna take you guys out for kind of a final chat later tonight. So stay tuned for the very end of this video to get an update on what we're doing, and yeah, just get to spend some time with me by the fire. Real quick before I go out there, I want to show you guys the kind of update in here. We decided after I painted, there were definitely some spots that we wanted to put another layer of drywall mud on and sand again, so we ended up doing that, and it's ready to be primed and painted.